And joining me now, Dr. Sami David. He's the author of Making Babies, a proven 3-month program for maximum fertility. Dr. Davis, I want to start with you, of course. There's a big trend out there, women feeling like they can't get pregnant. Why aren't women getting pregnant these days?
Well, there are multiple reasons. Lifestyle changes. Sometimes the men are using laptop computers on their laps. Sometimes they're taking tub baths, jacuzzis.
Which affects their sperm quality.
Exactly.
Right.
And if you are a good diagnostician, you could usually find out why they're not conceiving. There are hormonal reasons, anatomical reasons. One of the things I look for is whether or not the person is actually getting pregnant and having early miscarriages. You have to decide whether this is implantation failure or really infertility. And as you said, 40% of infertility is male factor related. So many times the doctors, especially IVF doctors, may scoot over that issue, but they really have to pay attention to the man. The same thing, male hormone, male factor, fertility, anatomy, endocrinology, infectious diseases.
So I guess a lot of guys are often surprised to find out, because a lot of guys might think, hey, what's wrong with you? Why aren't you getting pregnant? But a lot of times it can come down to them. So how do you handle infertility? You have that 3-month plan. Tell me about that.
First thing I do is a post-coital exam, examining the woman after intercourse. Let's see if her mucus is killing off the sperm or not. It's also the best time to look for bacteria. Mycoplasma, ureaplasma, routine bacteria can cause infertility. Later in the cycle, in the woman's cycle, you measure their hormone levels, their progesterone. Are they making enough progesterone to maintain a pregnancy?
So the point is to get with someone who can check for these things, and it could be something simple, not such a
very
difficult thing. So you may not need something like IVF. I want to just talk about a couple of myths really quick. Sure. One of them is the idea of a biological clock, because a lot of women, it's ticking like this. You remember that in that movie? Is that myth or reality?
It is somewhat reality, okay? I mean, certainly it's easier to get a person pregnant at age 33 than at age 43, perhaps. But my comment to patients when it comes to age is simply age is a diagnosis of exclusion. The same thing that causes infertility in a 33-year-old causes infertility in a 43-year-old. And I really object to patients being told by IVF clinics, you're too old or your FSH is too high. That's totally wrong. You have to give the patient a chance to conceive.
All right, another idea or myth, and you can clear it up for us, cough syrup can help you conceive. Right. Come on, a lot of people might say, that's crazy.
All right, the active ingredient in cough syrup is guafenicin, and you can take it in pill form. And if the woman's mucus is very thick, it thins out the mucus, allows the sperm to swim faster, right?
Right.
So I had a patient in Vermont who failed IVF twice, who got pregnant after taking cough syrup and using a baking soda douche.
Oh, there you go. All right, so there you go. Cough syrup may not have fixed your cough, but it solved other things. Dr. David, thanks. I really appreciate it.